How does Medicare work? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video, so please stay tuned. My name is Jamie from insurerrates.com, and I'm a licensed insurance agent helping people understand how the Medicare program works and find the coverage that fits their needs. So one of the very first things that I tell most of the people that I talk to is you really want to pick up a Medicare and You book guide or download one from medicare.gov. You can get a PDF version because that's really going to help empower you as you go through this decision-making process. And so you can get a lot of information as well on medicare.gov, which is the website I'm on today, just to talk a little bit about how Medicare works. And so it's important that you do your own research, figure out what are my options when it comes to getting benefits and what's the best path that I should take to get those benefits. And then reaching out to an agent like myself, it'll help you in the conversations that we may have if you have a little bit of knowledge ahead of time of what your needs might be in retirement. Because quite honestly, people are living longer than ever. You could be on Medicare for 2-3 decades. And so it's important at the very beginning to know which decision path you want to take, so to speak. So we're just going to do a general overview here. Don't want this video to go on too long, but just getting over here on medicare.gov, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how the Medicare program works. So there's 2 steps to set up your Medicare coverage. The first one is to sign up for Medicare A, which is your hospital insurance, and that covers things like inpatient hospital stays, skilled nursing facility care, hospice care, and some home health care. For most people, there's not a monthly premium for Part A, but you will pay a deductible should you need one of these services. The next part of original Medicare or traditional Medicare is Part B, which is traditionally known as your medical insurance. Part B covers your doctor visits, outpatient care, medical supplies, and preventative services. For most people, there's a monthly premium for Part B as well as a deductible. Those prices for those vary each year, typically go up a little bit every year. But that's something to keep in mind. If you choose to get your Social Security benefits at 65 when you first enroll in Medicare, then what will happen is they can take that Part B premium before they give you your benefit. The deductible for Part B will have to be paid out of pocket. So that's kind of step 1 to getting started with Medicare when you first turn 65. So the next step then is choosing which path that you want to take in receiving those benefits. And the 2 paths are this. Do you want to use original Medicare, which is A and B like we just talked about, as your insurance? So when you go to the doctor, you use your red, white, and blue card. The important thing to remember is that there is a 20% gap in that coverage, and that's why a lot of people add a Medicare supplement plan to cover that 20% gap. So, and a prescription drug plan, standalone prescription drug plan. Or option B is what's called a Medicare Advantage plan. Let me just pull this up here. I should have done that earlier. So original Medicare is a fee-for-service health insurance program. You typically pay a portion of the costs for covered services as you get them. Under original Medicare, you don't have coverage through a Medicare Advantage plan or another type of Medicare health plan. So that was original Medicare. And then option B is what's known as Part C, where it's a managed care plan. Medicare Advantage plan, it's a type of Medicare approved health plan from a private company that you can choose to cover most of your Part A and Part B benefits instead of original Medicare. It usually also includes drug coverage or Part D. So the thing to remember, there's a couple things to remember with these 2 options. With a Medicare Advantage plan, or let me just say this, with original Medicare, you can go to any provider in the United States that accepts original Medicare, which is the vast majority of providers. It's not 100%, but it's the majority of providers. If you choose a Medicare Advantage plan, the thing that you want to take into consideration is that you have to stay within a network of providers within that Medicare Advantage plan. And so typically, if you choose a Medicare Advantage plan, you want to make sure that the doctor, the clinic, the hospital, the emergency room specialist that you may want to see, those are all within the network of the plan that you're going to choose. And here's the reason why. As agents, we run across situations quite regularly. Just happened to me last week where someone signed up for a Medicare Advantage plan and their primary doctor recommended that they go to this cancer treatment facility, and that cancer treatment facility did not accept their Medicare Advantage plan. So those are type of things that you just want to be aware of. With a Medicare Advantage plan, you do want to do a little more homework in the beginning and find out, is my doctor in network, is my clinic in network, hospital, all those sorts of things. And especially if you know you're going to see a specialist right away. So those are just kind of the basic differences when it comes to how Medicare works, and we'll go into more detail about this in upcoming videos. So if you like these videos, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and we might address it in a future video. If you want to get in touch with us, our number is 800-974-0552. Our new website is insurerates.com, and I'll leave all of that in the description of this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.